Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's time for another Plan With Me. You know how this thing goes by this point. I'm really excited to get started. This was last week's spread. I showed you guys how to take some random sticker sheets or leftover stickers and combine them to make a really awesome white space spread. Now moving on to next week, a little more stuff is happening. And I think I'm going to do another white space. I've been back and forth, and I'm just going to go with how I feel when I sit down to film these videos, and I feel like white space is what I want to do this week. I'm going to be using this kit from the Sticker Guru. It's kind of fall inspired, and I thought it would be a very good way to kind of show Halloween without being like overly Halloween-y. I do have some decorative pumpkin stickers that I'm probably going to use, but I thought this was really nice. I like the clip art that she got, and it has a bunch of different sheets with it. This is the deluxe kit, so if you go to our shop and are like, what's the difference? This is the deluxe one, and I think it comes with an extra sheet. I think it's this sheet. And I already wrote in the dates to cover the top section, and then there's some washi strips, some headers, and this little coordinated freebie. First thing I'm going to do is use these covers for the top section. I like to put them slightly higher so that there is a little bit of white space, so when I cover up this black header, they aren't like completely on top of each other. Next, I'm going to go in with these larger washi strips at the bottom. So it's kind of going to be like a hybrid of a white space and a no white space, I'm guessing. Because last week was really all about taking things you've already had to make work if you didn't have a kit. And this one is more about using a kit as a white space kit and then working from there. Now while I'm thinking about it, I have this May Cause Memories Gilmore Girls tracker, and it starts on Wednesday. So I'm going to put these at the bottom on top of the washi. Next, I'm going to take the weekend banner and put it at the bottom. And then I'm going to go through with all of the decorative boxes and fill them in periodically throughout the week like I did last week. The first one, though, is going up in this top section. All decorative boxes have been placed, so now I'm going to go through with the heart checklist and some labels to put in the new releases and a couple other checklists throughout the week. Now I'm going to go through with some half boxes. I always like to do the larger events just to make sure that they have their big time in the sun. So my mom is visiting today, the day that I'm filming this. And then on Saturday is the Corgis in the Park event in downtown Grand Rapids. I am very excited to go because it's a really great opportunity for me to meet some corgis and see if I actually like them and want to get one. And then we are doing a big brunch on Sunday with our neighborhood friends. Now I think I'm just going to work from Monday on to Sunday. First thing is the sidebar. I'm going to add a header. So I ordered 5 more pairs of leggings, and they are arriving today, and I'm very excited. Over the weekend, I went to Target and bought shirts to wear with the leggings, like very simple, like easy to wear colors and everything. So I am so excited to embrace my new uniform of leggings and t-shirts, and it's going to be amazing. I got a lot of different patterns this time. I made sure to get very different patterns, so I cannot wait to see how they all look. I'm so excited. I think the leggings are probably my current favorite thing we make. They're just such high quality. They're so nice. Since my mom is coming to visit today, then you know she's bringing her dog, and I'm going to use one of these walk the dog stickers. I think it's like brown one. And then I have this sheet from Stop and Jot Crafts that I like barely use during the summer. So I want to use this little sun because I know we're going to be going to eat somewhere, and I want to just put him right there because these are so cute. All right, the sun is coming out in my terrible dismay. So we're going to darken it down a little bit until he decides to go away because it's a very cloudy day today, and I have terrible luck when it comes to lighting. It's just something you guys know about me by this point, and we're just going to have to figure it out as we go along. I want to get a haircut this week. I still have yet to do it, and I desperately need to do it. So I have this half box, and then there is a little haircut sticker here. One of our friends has a pretty big interview on Tuesday, so I'm taking one of these tiny little labels and putting it down at the bottom just to remind us that he has that so we can ask him how it went. I'm going to use one of these little to-do lists at the top right here to cover that line up. That is the thing I think you guys will notice about me is I'm very serious about covering up the headers. If I'm not doing either way, actually, no matter how I do the spreads, I always want to make sure I cover up the headers. So you'd think I would still be using the hourly, but then I find that I have to cover up the dates. So I just like the empty spread, the empty vibe of a spread. So I just have to make do. I'm going to use one of these computer stickers from Rack Paper Stickers for filming October favorites. I think I'm actually going to take some of these washi strips and use those to cover up the headers, just a couple of them. See how that looks. And then I can put like decorative stickers and things on top of them. We'll see. This is a matte kit, so they're actually really easy to move. So if I change my mind, I can just take them away. I did just a couple to see how it goes, and then I will adjust if I need more or whatever. I think the sun is finally disappearing, so hopefully we are good there. I'm going to take this little half checklist. Live streaming on Friday, as we always do. And I'm hosting Bunko this month, or in November, at my house, and I need to announce it on the Facebook group. Then I'm going to take this little computer, going to add this little camera next to blog photos since I see it and it's cute and I want to use it. Then I have these sponsored by coffee labels to add a little bit of variety, so I'm going to put them down on some of the headers that I see. It's all about covering the headers with me. I got one left. I'm going to be filming my life updates this week on Friday. Put this little flag up there, as well as, of course, the Coffee Monsters Co. YouTuber stickers. Then I'm going to put this final half box over here. Just to put it in the spread. I find I do that a lot. Like if there isn't too much going on during the week, I'll just put in the decoration now. So I have a more complete looking spread and I can better visualize what's going on and then just fill it in as I go. So I have these remaining like Halloween blobbies that I'm going to put in right now just to make sure I use them. I have these daily chore stickers from Little Miss Paperie, and I think I'll use one of these like softer pink ones. And then I'm going to put a blobby sticker on top of it. One of her Me Time stickers for Thursday. Then I always like using these May Cause Memory foxes. I can get this guy off the sheet. I'm going to put one of these little teardrops down here for Monday and then put this little money bag on top of it. I really love sticker stacking. It's probably one of my favorite things about planning. Putting one of these Queen Bee Design laundry stickers up for Saturday. I had these sloth stickers from Queen Bee Designs, and the sheet is too big to fit into my accordion file, so I always forget this, but I'm going to add in at least one sloth because I find them so cute, and whenever I remember, I'm like, yes, sloth somewhere in my life. I also think these hedgehogs from the Navy Wife Planner would look good in the spread. You guys know how I like to put them on the edges of things, so I'll probably put a couple of these guys in. I really like white space planning for this fact that you can just throw in a bunch of random stickers, all the cute stuff that you have. That no white space planning makes it kind of hard because you have the set kit, it fills up really fast, and then there's only a certain place that you can put decorative stickers unless you're just gonna like throw everything on top of it. So this makes it a little bit easier to spread things out and put nice detailed touches in. We're in the home stretch now, and I'm looking through some of my decorative sheets, and I don't want to go too far into Halloween, so I think I'll skip those. I also have these Kiana Prince Gilmore Girls stickers. I am going to put a Lorelai and a Rory down. I use these very sparingly, so I think the start of the countdown is a good reason to use a couple of those. And I think we're done. Maybe. All right, I think I'm gonna end the video here and call it good for today. I think this kit turned out really well, and it's always fun to add a couple of little extra touches here and there. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this channel and like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!